Hey, when this video was shot, this was way before the stuff had started happening in the Dominican Republic. Like I said, this is SOSUA Santiago I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the whole country of the Dominican. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm just saying, like, certain parts. So don't get offended.
So you want to go to the Dominican Republic? You trying to have fun with your homies? Like, man, let's get it. Let's get lit.
All right. Here's 7 tips for you. All right. Quick and easy. This is in and out. I'm going to make this as short as possible. It's just some free game that you should know before you go when you're sitting there straight in there like I was. What's good, YouTube? It's your boys. I ain't really did a travel video. So, yeah, we're going with a travel video. All right. You're planning on going to the Dominican Republic. You sitting there and you see the big booty mamacitas. Or maybe, you're going there because you're just like, you know what? I want to see a different world. You're probably there for the big booties. But, yeah, it's an amazing place, right? All right. So here are 7 tips for you to sit there and be able to be like, all right, let me know this. Because I did not know this. None of my homies knew any of this. We just literally were dropped in there, all right? So, what do we be? Thing you need to know, number 1. Make sure you have some form of interpretation. Somebody that speaks Spanish, kinda. Or you have the Google Translate app. Make sure you get the Google Translate app 100%. It's a necessity. That and WhatsApp. WhatsApp, it don't really cost nothing. That's how you can communicate easier and all that. Google Translate, you can actually do it like it'll be a button. I don't know if y'all can see it. It'll say like conversations, right? Or you could just type it yourself. So let's just throw out a random conversation first. Hey girl, I'm trying to beat those cheeks.
Hey chica, estoy tratando de golpear esas mejillas.
Yeah. So basically, you know what I'm saying? You let them know what's up. It'll translate into Spanish for you. And then she can speak in Spanish until your ass no, you bum. And it'll translate that to English and all that. So it really helps. But if you can find somebody that'll sit there and be a permanent driver, look for it. And everything's negotiable in the Dominican Republic. Make sure you sit there and you negotiate and all that. You can get a driver. You be like, hey, I need you for this many days. How much? Hey, can you do this? Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Blah, blah, blah. And you'll be able to sit there and roam around. He can help you out. You're not getting gypped. He's going to make sure that you're good. Because regardless, he's getting paid and he is eating. I had to re-up on a beer real quick. You feel me? Thing you need to know, number 2. The women are aggressive. They're extremely aggressive. It's not no like, like... like, oh, you gotta get me. They're like, come here, give me that dick. They'll grab you. They'll grab you. They'll bite your nipples. I don't know why they'll bite your nipples, but they do it. They'll bite your nipples. They'll do anything. Their currency is that box, that golden box. So like, there's not too many jobs for them and all that. So they just have to kind of. It's like, yeah. What else can you do? And it makes you feel really bad. It's like, damn, like some of these people, like. They're so beautiful. If they were here, they could do a lot of stuff. They could really make it, but they just got to deal with what they got to deal with. So they gonna grab you in the club. The clubs aren't no traditional dancing jank. It's a let me look at him. Let me get the eyes on. Let me see if he'll pay attention to me. Oh, he sees me. Okay. Hold up, Bobby. They talking like that. They just sitting there like, oh, like 40 US dollars. Like basically like that shit is like they treat it like a service. It's like, yo. You like you can have me right now, but it's gonna cost you some money. I mean, you can negotiate it if you wanted to. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I ain't saying I did, but I'm just saying from just hearing all that, you can negotiate. Thing you need to know, number 3, make sure you break down your currency. We stepped in that. We were being dumb because we were rookies. Literally, we were just dropped into Santiago initially. We knew nothing. It was nothing that was taught to us. It was just learn your own game. So. When we went there, all we had was 20s, right? That's not good. You don't want to come down there with straight 20s because they're going to have to break it down and give you pesos and all that. So come there with dollars and fives and all that. You sit there, oh, here you go. Our money is worth more. I think it's 50 to every dollar. So you give them that. You give them a couple dollars and all that, you straight. You can roll them off that. If you got to convert yours into pesos and all that, the ATM or whatever, the bank is going to make sure they get it. They're going to get their fees and all that. They're going to make sure that they get some money out of it. So make sure you have dollars, fives, all that on deck before you get there. You get that, you can stretch that for a long time. And like me, who had to keep going to the ATM every single damn day because I was blowing through money. Rule number 4, step number 4. If you ain't jacked, if you ain't diesel and you can fend for yourself, Don't be walking around with no fancy stuff, no necklaces and all that. And I'm talking specifically for Santiago and SOSUA. That's what I'm talking about, the two places in the Dominican Republic. Because there, they will eye you. They're eyeing you. They're studying what you got on. They're seeing what you got, and they're seeing if they can get to you. Me particularly, I'm 6'1". I'm 210 pounds. I've been lifting since I was 16. I'm 26. I'm not going to be a primary target that they're going to go after unless they have a weapon on them. They're not going to go after me first because it's, even though I might have on more jewelry, it's not going to be a fun battle for them. They're going to try and find somebody that they can sit there and come through quick and get. And not to mention, I had, when we were there, it was lots of group members. It was probably 12 of us. So you're not going to go after a group of 12 because that's 12 people you got to fight. And the shortest person in our group is 5'9". That's not smart. But if you solo dolo, one or two people, you gotta watch it. Cause I know I was sitting there the last day I was there. Shorty just came there. She's like, oh, grabbed it and was studying my watch. And I just lightly grabbed my hand back. It's like, nah, yo. Cause she was gonna sit there and be like, oh, let me wear it. To say something like that and try and trick you, get in your mind and all that. And then next you know, you sitting there focusing on the pussy. And one of the people that came through pickpockets your ass and robbed you, and you looking stupid, and then you just stuck there and all that. So make sure you always on your P's and Q's because you never know what'll happen. Number 5, something I had to learn: the driving is completely different. They're aggressive as hell. All right, literally, they treat it like Grand Theft Auto. It's kind of like they run red lights. Like if you won't give them, if they need an inch of space to get to like over, they're move, get the shit out. Like they're mad. They drive aggressively. Like it's kind of like you bully your way through the traffic. It's not no like, hey, let me turn on my signal and do this. It's just a like you gonna move the hell out of my way. You better get this shit out of my way. That's how they operate. It's wild. It's something like I'm just sitting there. I was like, ooh, let me put my seatbelt on. Like you will be so uncomfortable. But just know that no matter what, everybody in Santiago and SOSUA drives very aggressive. Rule number 6, or step number 6. If you do leave with a shorty, establish how much you are paying then and there. Do not sit there and just bring shorty back and then let her tell you afterwards, right?
Hey, now's a good time to probably tell you the reason I know all this random stuff is because they will tell the drivers and stuff will tell you about this. So you're just there like, what? It doesn't mean that you're actually going to use any of the info. You can just go there and have a good time. It's just some info that you're told. You're like, you're drunk. You're like, well, okay, thanks for filling me in. Like, how dangerous this sounds. Like, really, thanks.
Like, because they're going to study your crib. This is all, I don't know this personally. I'm just going off what I was told. They're going to study the crib that you in. So they're going to study your stuff. They're going to see like how much it is, and they might up the price on your ass. They might hit you with a higher price, all right? I'm not saying you should pay for women. I'm not encouraging that. You do what you do. Whatever you choose to do is what you do. But make sure you sit there, you let them know, put them on the game in cuanto pesos, baby. They'll give you the price there. You negotiate that. If that's what you into, that's what you do. Don't sit there and get caught lacking. You just, and then next thing you know, you got to deal with a fucking pimp who might try and pull up and fight your ass. So just make sure that you are on it and all that. You establish what's going on. You got it, blah, blah, blah. Because over there, prostitution, it ain't real there, man. It's some sick stuff. It's so sick, man. Like you see like from young girls. R. Kelly. Like shit downwards. Like just sitting there trying to get you. It's disgusting and all that. It's really sick. But just make sure you're in P's and Q's. Number 7, everybody is going to want a tip. They have already seen you. For me, for instance, it's warm over there. So I stand out very obviously. I'm light skinned. I'm a light skinned black male. I don't look Dominican. Like it's not. No, I stand out. So they'll single you out. They're like, okay, this is where I can get extra money. It's like having a VIP there. It's like, all right, they're here on vacation, so they're willing to spend money as opposed to somebody who's a local here who's just kind of like, whatever, just going out, blah, blah, blah. So you're going to get hit with tips everywhere. I had somebody that was sitting there trying to charge me tips. This motherfucker would walk me to the bathroom and wanted a tip. Made me feel great about myself. And I'm like, man,
Who the fuck? Ain't nobody taking my butt in the bathroom. So why is he walking to me this? I should just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm straight. I'm good. But I was new there. I'm new booty rookie. Well, let me not say new booty because I'm going to the bathroom. But I just didn't understand it. From that to the people bringing your groceries out, they want a tip. From everybody, they operate off tips. That's all it is. You'll be giving tips. And you could be giving tips also to the whole trip. That's all that's going to be. You're going to be sitting there just like dishing out tips and all that, which is why it goes back and double back with me saying, hey, make sure you have a whole bunch of ones and all that, so you can just, here you go, here you go, here you go. One or whatever ain't going to matter too much to you, but to them, that's double. That's like $2 to them. That's extra. You give them $2, that's $4. Like, it's worth more. All right. So make sure you sit there and you do that. As a matter of fact, here's just a bonus one. All right. I think I seen it in another video. The mosquitoes there, I don't know what they got, yo. They got a stronger needle or something that they stab you with to take your blood. But I know my legs were lit up. It was just bumps all over. You will get lit up by mosquitoes, and they will pull up on you and all that. All right, they will bite you. They don't care. They're just thugging. It's sick. Don't let them in your room neither, because we left the door open. They came inside. They was paying for where we was staying at. They sitting there just waiting, just wait for us to wake up. They're like, all right, time to bite him. Oh, that's pretty good blood. I fuck with his homie more. Bite him next time. So you'll deal with that. If you do not accept any of that stuff. Do not, because you will get some boohoo. You will get some bull crap, like some bottom of the barrel. Especially if you're towards the West Coast area where stuff is legalized, all that. What you get in there is going to be trash, and they're going to try and get you. Like, dude, pull up on them. It was like a moped. It's like, yo, you marijuana, because they don't say marijuana. Marijuana. They say it like that, and it was just like that. Like, probably, maybe I say, I don't know, hypothetically, I don't know anything about it. Maybe like a 0.5, and like want $10. Like, they don't have it like how we have it here if it's for the legalized states and all that. So it's terrible. You gonna end up smoking some mint. You gonna get a headache and you gonna be mad as shit. You like, damn, I shouldn't have. You ain't nobody sitting there smoking that Dominican gas unless they talking about like some Dominican poison, something like that. And I think that was Durban actually, so never mind. But yeah, these are the tips you need to know. This will help you. This will get you through. If you need free game on this, comment down below and I'll sit there and I can help you out. I'll tell you all the stuff that I know and some of the stuff that I can't officially say in videos, blah, blah, blah. All the other stuff, the nitty gritty stuff that you need to know when you're down there. So if you like this, you and more, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe. Till next time. Peace. Hey, hold up. Before anything, I left out one important ass tip, man. And this is the one where most people sit there and mess up at. Don't exchange your currency at the airport. Do not do it. Do not do it. Do not do it. They're going to take their cut out of the money. It's going to be all that. What you want to do, and it's going to sound weird enough, go to an ATM. You're better off doing that. They're going to take their couple dollars out or whatever, but you actually are going to be able to get the money out in pesos. It'll be in pesos. You can press your little English button. It'll walk you through it. You can get it out fairly. If you exchange the money, they are going to take their cut out of it. You're not going to get as much as you should get on it. So always keep that in. But other than that, go.